Dobro večer. Yay! Bravo! Clear. Divine Pisces. 222 here for Masculine Monday. Oh my God, what? What is going on with these masculines, guys? Like, I can tell you actually what it is. I already know. So astrologically right now, both Mars and Jupiter are in retrograde. Mars, if you're looking at like, you know, counterparts or whatever, Mars is your masculine soulmate. Jupiter is the divine masculine. So those of you who are in twin flame connections, Jupiter is your divine masculine. Juno is your divine feminine. For those who are looking at soulmate connections, Mars is your masculine soulmate. Venus is your feminine. Okay, does that make sense? So yeah, there's two different sets of counterparts, and then also you have Uranus and can't remember the other one. And it's Uranus. I think actually it's Uranus and Venus, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Uranus was originally Venus's twin flame, if I'm not mistaken, or the original counterpart, and then Mars stepped in or something of that nature because Uranus couldn't treat her Venus correctly. Anybody experiencing this in their connection? So just know that that is a precedent. Okay. So Mars is in retrograde in Gemini, and then Jupiter's actually in retrograde in Pisces right now. Okay. So a lot of introspection, a lot of reflecting, a lot of where have I sabotaged myself? Where was I 1 foot in, 1 foot out? Where was I not aligned in my actions, in my words and my intentions, and that sort of thing, and bringing about the things that I truly desire. Where was I contradictory? That sort of thing is kind of coming in for the masculines right now. They are very, very triggered. Okay, so massive like spiritual awakenings happening right now with these masculines. It's insane, and it's across the collective. Okay, so even those of you who are in union or with a soulmate or with your person, whatever, you may notice your masculine kind of withdrawing. It's been happening for a minute, but now it's like, whew, disappearing act. Where did they go? They're in here. They're in here. Like, they're really triggered, guys. They are like working out some serious deep-rooted emotional truths that are coming up for the masculines right now. Okay, so femmes, just hold your space. Stay sovereign within yourself. Be careful your reactions. And just know that what is meant for you will be yours and is yours already. You really don't have to do anything to make that happen. It's already happened. It's going to happen. So just bide your time. Face your own shadow right now. What is the masculine withdrawing triggering within you? What are the masculine actions? What are they triggering within you? What are you needing to look at? What is being highlighted for you to clear right now? Okay, that's really how to look at this. Okay, I'm not saying you can't manifest your person, you can't manifest union. That's not what I'm saying, but it really starts with you and your own self-concept and the story that you're writing for yourself. And I know it's like when you look at the 3D and you're like, well, the external is always a reflection of the internal. So if the external tells me, yes, that's true. It's the internal is a reflection, or sorry, the external is a reflection of the internal, right? But when the external is showing you the things you don't want, but you're like trying to manifest the things you do, then there's obviously a block there. There's a subconscious block that you're dealing with that's keeping this from actually being aligned. It's like you're in fake it mode. You're not really actually aligned. You're trying to skip some steps or this, that, and the other. Stop skipping steps. You can't skip steps. You can't. You just can't. The universe is not going to allow you to. You can't cheat on the test. You can't cheat on the test or you're going to fail. Well, you won't fail, but you'll have to repeat the lesson. I don't know about y'all. I don't want to repeat this lesson anymore. Like, I'm so done with this lesson. This lesson sucks. I'm over it. I'm learned. Done. All right. Focusing on me only. Great. That's exactly where I need to be. So look at these things as divine protection. You're not ready for this. They're not ready for this. Divine protection. Okay, so masculine using this time, you know, they're reflecting, they're healing. Most masculines prefer to do that in silence, whereas a lot of feminines prefer to be vocal about what they're going through. They want that support. They want that emotional support. That's really where us divine feminines can truly support each other. Okay, masculine MIA, masculine doing his thing in solitude, great. Where are my divine femmes at? Let's support each other right now, because your masculine's dealing with his own crap. He can't deal with yours too. Okay? Believe it or not, masculine is healing himself so he can be the best version that you deserve. But you've got to heal yourself so you can be the best version of you that you also deserve. Does that make sense? So you being the best version of you that you deserve is what's going to be reflected in the 3D, but you have to do it first. It's internal work. All right, so let's take a look at these masculines and see what's up. Yeah. Okay, what did I say about Mars? Okay, so right now Mars, again, in retrograde, in Gemini, okay? Duality, yes. All right, mutable signs, duality. All right, dealing with our dualities, masculine sitting there dealing with, like, some of them, they have major commitment issues, commitment phobias stemmed from deep-rooted trauma, guys. They don't deal with this stuff the way that feminine does. They just don't. Some of them prefer to just gloss over it and do what they're supposed to do what they're told to do. Like, just I don't need to deal with this. Let me focus on the external. Let me focus on this. Let me go get money. Let me do this, right? Because that's what masculine's supposed to do, is be the provider, whatnot. And they don't think about, oh, okay, well, there's a reason why I'm replaying the cycle. You know, feminine tends to do that. Masculines don't. 9 times out of 10, a masculine needs a massive tower to see what they need to see, and it hits them hard. You know, in a lot of cases, masculines will respond either in anger, or they shut themselves off completely, ghosting, blocking, you know, disappearing acts, that kind of thing. No communicado. Okay. And so masculine right now, that they feel, some of them feel like they're being pushed into something they're just not feeling they're ready for. And they may not be. If they have some healing they need to do, they may not be ready, femme. You want your masculine to be ready for union. Okay, but you have to be ready for union. Masculine can't be the only one who's ready for union. It doesn't work that way. Just like feminine can't be the only one who's ready for union. It doesn't work that way. Okay, femme. So yeah, Grand Cross provoked. Again, some of them feeling very pushed, very provoked. They were being shoved into something, or they felt they were being shoved into something they weren't ready for. Maybe they weren't being shoved into something. They were being shown something that they actually truly deep down desire, but it triggered the crap out of them. It triggered all of the stuff that needed to come up to be healed, so that they can have that which they truly desire. Because right now, they feel like they don't deserve it. Okay, and this may be you, femme. This may be union. It could be a job. It could be a family situation, whatever. They don't feel they deserve it deep down. So what happened is they got triggered by it. Whoop, got to pull back, withdraw. Okay, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. All this crap is coming up for me, right? It's the masculine. All this stuff's coming up for me. Oh my God, feminine's the problem. It's usually how it works. Feminine's the problem. Let me cut myself off from feminine. And to be quite honest, they're cutting themselves off from feminine. Feminine is going to illuminate that feminine is not the problem. Eventually, for some of them are going to get it. Some of them aren't. All right. Yeah. Aries. Wow. Okay. So yeah. So Jupiter's going to go back direct. I believe it's in December, and it's going to go back direct into Aries again. All right. So masculine has been in this energy for a minute, because Jupiter has been in Aries for a minute. Okay. And then Mars actually rules Aries and Scorpio. Masculine is, again, in a state of deep reflection about self. Okay, they've been in this energy for a hot minute. All right, but now with this eclipse energy coming in, guys, we have a lunar eclipse tomorrow morning at like 6 something in the morning Eastern Standard Time. It's in Taurus, all right, which is all about like endings, releasing what in you know, the ego driven stuff, the materialistic stuff, the stuff in the 3D that is not working for us. We need to release that, but what it's triggering within us is the stuff we need to release internally in order for us to have the things that we truly want, guys. It's like serious Scorpio season, man. Like this is like the most intense Scorpio season I have experienced. All right, so just embrace it, go with the flow. It is what it is. Let masculine figure out himself. All right, and again, you know, this can be a person, but this can also be your own masculine energy. Look at where this is reflecting in your own masculine energy. So like the energy that gets things done. All right, your masculine energy is the action-based energy, your thoughts, right? Those are masculine in nature because it's part of the 3D body. And then the feminine energy is the spiritual stuff, the manifestation, the energy, the receiving energy. Okay, so your masculine energy, if this is being reflected in you, if this is something you're dealing with too, also look at this and how we can reconcile this with the feminine in your energy, your feminine energy as well, and bring in that union. Okay, air element communicating. Again, some of you, this is indication that there is no communication, that there may be some communication coming. Okay, some masculines feel they cannot communicate, they don't know how to communicate in this energy. Okay, for some of them, they feel it's easier for them to not communicate. Again, like just deal with it. It is what it is. But again, some of you may get communication of some kind, all right, about what masculine's been dealing with. Some of you may get an apology. Some of you may get like masculine coming in and be like, I have no idea why I did what I did. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I did the body. Like, okay. And this has also come up before. And with this moon energy that's coming in too, this is also being highlighted. Addictions, health patterns, exercise patterns, things like that, things that are good for your body. How have you not been taking care of your vessel? What have you been doing that's been harming your vessel? This can also be stress, like if you've been stressed about a situation or something like that. Where have you been harming your physical vessel, your masculine, right? Okay. Where have you been harming yourself? All right, it's time to take a look at this. And masculine, some of them, they've been in this energy of, oh God, and it's freaking them out, and it's making them maybe not take care of themselves. It's maybe making them take a look at some of the things they're needing to release in their own 3D world, like addictions or coping mechanisms, bad habits, you know, things that they do to try to avoid what it is they truly need to deal with on the internal. Okay, so fem, again, look at where this is reflecting in you, because this energy is coming in hot. This energy is coming in hot. All right, let's get some tarot. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, so look at this in the masculine energy. We're just in a contemplative wait and see kind of energy. Yep, that's your masculine energy right there. Let's just see how this unfolds. Let's just see how this unfolds. But I'm not really taking any action right now. I'm not really quite sure if what I'm doing is working. Again, if this is your masculine energy, I know I'm guilty of this, like where you're like, is anything I'm doing working? Because I'm not seeing it. Okay. It is working. It is working. You just can't see it yet. All right. So just be patient. So having patience right now is really key. And for the masculine energy, it's really about deciding what it is they want truly. What do they want to move forward with? Right? We're in a split timeline right now, guys. Like, again, like with these energies here, we're in between eclipses. We had a solar eclipse, now we have a lunar eclipse. The choices you make within this period and with it, you know, within the next 2 weeks really are going to really catapult you into what it is you chose. Okay. So I get it. It's kind of like wait and see what happens. But at the same time, you still need to make a decision here about what I'm no longer going to accept in my life. And for masculine, it's about For some of them, it is about money. For some of them, it's not feeling good enough. They don't feel worthy, again, of the things that they truly desire. There's something that's been triggered within the masculine where they're like, I don't know if I truly deserve that job of my dreams, or I don't truly deserve the business that I want, or I don't truly deserve my feminine, I don't truly deserve like what I have right now. Like those are the energies that are coming in for masculine in this moment. Yeah, like some of them are just super closed off right now. They just are. They're holding back. They're holding back intentionally. Okay, so fam, this is you. If this is resonating for you in your situation, all right, with a person, your masculine person, whatever, they're holding back from you intentionally. Leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Seriously, go about your day, like detach, work on you, do your thing, live your best life, like be out there, just do your thing. Like it is what it is. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you can't be happy. Just because masculine's like, doing this and like trying to hold up the facade doesn't mean you got to. Be yourself. Just go out there and be yourself unabashedly. Okay? Do not hold back. Say what you got to say. Do what you got to do. All right? Everything else will unfold. And in masculine's case, he's holding back because he's just like, I have no idea what's actually happening. It's like a determination almost, like a determination to keep going at the things that aren't actually working because they're actually afraid to move forward with the things that might work. It's a comfort zone thing. So it's like they're holding up this facade, the mask, the masculine, okay, masculine. And I mean, come on, does that not ring true? Okay, yeah, I mean, a lot of endings happening right now. Some of you, this is your connection. Some of you, this is your person walking away. And for some of the masculines here, this is like an ending of the facade in a really hard way, a really hard lesson, a really, really hard lesson for a masculine has been triggered. Okay, whether they're actually here yet or not doesn't matter, because the harder they fight to make this work, the harder the tower is going to fall. And I know, I've seen this happen in my own life where it's like the harder I push at something, my God, it's just like the more it doesn't work. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. Just focus on me, energy in me. This is me. Just here. I'm here doing my thing. Whatever's going to happen's going to happen. I'm good. Right? I'm good. Like that's where femme needs to be. Masculine right now. I mean, it is what it is. All right. Masculine's going to have to deal with it one way or another. There is no avoiding it. There is no avoiding it. Especially those of you who are in twin flame connections. Okay. If you've actually met your twin flame, if you've been with your twin flame in any way in this lifetime physically, it's done deal. They've got a lesson they've got to learn in this lifetime. Okay. And whether union happens in this lifetime, it can go either way, but masculine has a lesson that he's supposed to be learning after meeting feminine. Feminine has a lesson she's got to learn after meeting masculine. Okay, do you understand? Whether you come back into union or not, it doesn't really matter because it's about union with yourself. That's really what it's about. And 9 times out of 10, it's the feminine that awakens first. Okay, and the feminine does her thing. The key to this is detaching from the masculine. Now, detaching does not mean you don't care. It does not mean you don't love that person. It does not mean that you're getting rid of your connection because you can't. It's that you're taking that energy and putting it back into yourself. Okay. Masculine, because you're doing this feminine, masculine is going to see that in his 3D life in one way or another. Now, whether he does something about it is on him. It has nothing to do with you, femme. Okay. Just know that. All right. Masculine's like, okay, this is interesting too, because you have a lot of masculines out there that are like, I found everything I could possibly want. I had everything I could possibly want. I had everything I could possibly desire. And again, for some of them, it's a job, it's a relationship, maybe even feminine in some cases. I found that which I truly desire, that lit me up. It made me feel good. It's beautiful. It was too good to be true. It scared me. Too good to be true, right? That's the energy that's coming in for masculine right now. So what are they doing? They're holding up that facade. Hold on, but that facade. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not good enough for that which I truly desire. So let me just cut it out now so I don't ruin it later. In some cases, they feel they have ruined it. Oh, well. Yeah. And this is the thing, is like some of them like ran so fast. Some of them ran so fast. They're like, oh, no, oh God, no, this is, oh, no, I can't handle the feels. Oh my God. And boom, gone. I mean, come on, you can't make this up. And they're like, oh, I'm moving on to something that's easier, or I'm moving on to something that doesn't trigger me, or I'm moving on to something that, or even someone, in some cases, someone that can provide that external validation to me, that I don't need to do it by myself. That I, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, holy crap, masculine. Yeah, this is fated. This is a fated thing that's happened here. Whatever this is, with this masculine here, whatever, whoever you're here for, or even for yourself in some situations, this is all fated. This is all divinely orchestrated. I'm going to tell you something. There is some major comfort in the fact that this was all planned before you incarnated. Like, you got together with all the souls you're going to meet in this lifetime, and like, so here's what's going to happen. Here's the plan for this. This is the contract. Here's what we're going to do. And there's no emotion involved, because when you're in that pure state of essence, you have no emotion. You don't have emotion until you're incarnated in this lifetime. That's the whole point. You come to Earth is to learn emotion and limitation. Okay. So in a world of no limitations, understanding everything is fated, and that emotions hold you back, and that illusion holds you back. Shit. Okay. No more illusion. I can control my emotions. Now, sometimes the emotions that come up, they're triggering something that needs to be purged, and you must deal with that. But the key is to feel the feels in the moment and not recycle the thoughts that are coming up because of those emotions. Okay, you just feel the feels, let it go, move on. Done. Higher timeline, boom. Okay, so for some of you, again, this was fated to happen because masculine's got some massive, massive healing he's got to do right now. Right now. Okay, and femme, so do you. All right, but just know it's being divinely orchestrated. It's fine. Everything's fine. It really is. Everything is fine. Yeah, and some of you, look, it's going to come back around. They're going to come back around. They're going to come back. They may offer you something like an apology, or even, in some cases, maybe some support, whether monetary or not, whatever. They're going to come in. They're going to be like, I'm sorry. Like, this, let me help you in some way. Like, but you don't have to take it. Just understand that, fam. Okay. You're not obligated to take it if you feel like you don't need it. And that's, well, even if you say if you don't need it, but you're not obligated to take it if it doesn't feel right. That's totally fine. Up to you. But like I said, some of these masculines, they are contemplating coming forward with some sort of offer. So maybe even some sort of stability, like some sort of offer of stability. Okay. But right now, they're not even sure if that's going to be good enough. Okay. They're like, I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know if I'm good enough. This, that, again, like this worthiness kind of coming in. Okay. But yeah, I mean, some of you, it's like, it's really about masculine finding their strength, their true essence, who they truly are at the core, not who society tells them they need to be, not what their upbringing tells them they need to be, not what their culture tells them they need to be, not even like what the 3D paradigm tells them they need to be, who they truly are. Where is their inner strength here? Where does it come from? Okay. It doesn't come from the 3D. It doesn't come from that. Okay. A lot of them are understanding this. It doesn't come from money. It doesn't come from this, that, and the other, whatever. Okay. They're going to be forced to look at this. All right. Where is their true strength? Where's your true strength, masculine? Who are you truly? Right? Who are you? Embrace that. There's nothing wrong with you. Right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with you, masculine. Okay? Just the stories and the lies that you tell yourself keep you in a karmic loop where you keep cutting and running after you find something good. And you know what? Feminine does this too. There's been plenty of times where, you know, I've had people talking, oh, I can't. Yeah, it's because when you manifest something, and I've done this. Don't think I haven't done this, where I manifested something amazing and then boom, it's gone. And I'm like, the fuck? Huh? Why? Okay. And it's really because there's something that's in here that's going, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. Okay. So rewrite that story, femme. If this has been you, okay. And I don't know if I have any masculines watching. Who cares? If there is masculines watching, you can do the same thing. You can break that cycle. You can break that cycle. Manifesting what you truly, truly, truly desire. Okay. And not being afraid of it when it happens. Not being afraid of it when it happens. Break that loop. You have the strength you need to do that. Let's get one more. Yeah. So look at all these pentacles in masculine's reading. Yeah. Masculine doing some work right now. Some of them prefer to be alone when they do it. They prefer to withdraw, and that's okay. Some of them, it's like they're doing work, but it's not the right work. Some of them are doing work on the external, like building that's the whatever foundation, security, stability, whatever. And they think that's comes from the external. All right, they got to learn that lesson. They got to learn that lesson. Just saying. Okay, eventually it'll come pouring down. All right, but yeah, there you go. Masculine working on it. All right, in one way or another, working on it. All right, let's get some messages from these masculines. Trust me, I will find you when it's time. Wow. Some sexual energy coming in here. I want to touch you. Yeah. Anybody been feeling the sexual energy? Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, I got hit with it really bad last week. I say really bad, but man, use that to manifest. It's a really high vibration. Use it to manifest your life, feminine, if you're feeling that. Okay. I'm just taking a time out. Yeah. Again, time out. Hold up. Hold up. What do I want? Yep. I miss you. There's just too much at stake. So again, some of them feel like they're going to ruin something good they got going on right now. Fine. Whatever. Is this real? Yep. I don't know what to say, so I say nothing. Yep. That's about right. I can't sleep at night. Yeah, because you're always on my mind and it freaks me out and I don't understand. Third party situation. Well, damn. Okay, so some of you, this is like legit. This is what's going on right now. Let them figure it out. Just let them figure it out. Whatever. All right. Don't make yourself the third party. Feminine. Please, out of your own self-respect, do not make yourself a third party. You are not a third party. Okay? You are front and center, my friend. You are the only one. Say that to yourself every single day. I am the only one. Feel it. Know it. I love you more each day. I love the way you laugh. These dreams are getting to me. That's why I can't sleep at night and I don't understand. Oh my God. I wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and I can't. Oh my God. I'm so vulnerable. Yeah. You're out of my league. So again, some of them just don't feel good enough. They don't. They truly don't. I'm watching you. Yeah, well, we know. Like, look, guys, like you got a little bit of creeper energy coming in here. Some of these masculines, they'll do this. They'll do this. They'll make fake accounts. They'll use a friend's account. Don't think that just because you blocked them or they blocked you that they can't see you. If they want to see you, they will find a way to do it. I can't look in your eyes. It's too intense or it triggers my guilt, whatever. And I know I hurt you. Yeah, well, is what it is. That's life. Okay. All right, guys. I hope this helped. All right. And like I said, I'm kind of in a transition here. I might be doing a little bit more with YouTube. I'm also wanting to do something for 11/11, the 11/11 portal on Friday. Want to have a special guest on. I put a poll up in the Facebook group to see what topics you guys would like us to discuss. So please interact with that. Let me know what you want us to discuss. Okay. It's going to be a free event. You don't have to pay for it. It's fine. But I just want to know what you guys want to talk about. I don't want to talk about stuff that you don't want to hear. All right. And if I don't get any feedback, then I'm just going to pick a topic and hope everybody's good with it. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you back here hopefully tomorrow for Tea Hour Tuesday. All right. Bye.